take it over now to your Oscar chat. Last night, Hollywood's brightest stars walked the red carpet at the 88th Academy Awards, and stylist Eve Michaels is here, and she has some feedback on maybe who was the best and who was the worst dressed. And I was just asking you who your favorite was, and lo and behold.
Oh, Cate Blanchett. She was just stunning and right on trend this season with the ethereal look, and she was wearing that beautiful pastel, the Armani Privé. Oh, perfection.
Stunning. I feel like that was a trend too. Lots of pastels we saw on the red carpet. Finally. And then classic black and some white stuff going on too.
But black looked almost dated.
Yeah,
really. Did you think?
I thought some of them definitely did. I know that's in some of your worst dressed looks as well. Another one of Eve's favorite looks was Lady Gaga. One of my personal favorites. She's stunning, and she works with Brendan Maxwell as her stylist of 6 years. So
she was fabulous. And look at this new version, this modern version of a female tux. How creative can you get? And she just knocked it out of the park when she sang and wearing that. I was just, love.
Absolutely. And I also want to point out she was wearing $8 million in Lorraine Short's diamonds.
Well, that doesn't hurt either. Every girl looks good in some diamonds.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also we have Academy Award winner for Best Actress here, Best Supporting Actress, Alicia Vikander in Louis Vuitton.
Oh, this absolutely, when she came out, my party looked at her and went, what? She was amazing. Did you see her shoes? They're about 5-inch tall acrylic heels, and this gorgeous pastel and the high-low.
The bubble hem was something you haven't seen in a while too.
So fresh. Really, the color was amazing.
It was beautiful, and it was definitely different from what everybody else wore. And also, if you are a Disney fan, it reminded me a lot of Beauty and the Beast. I was a little reminiscent of that.
Don't tell the designer that.
All right. And now we're going over to Jennifer Lawrence, which I was surprised by this. She's always in a bright color, and this was smoking hot. I thought she looked stunning.
I love the gown and her hair and makeup. Really, these 4 top best dressed just nailed it. It was just soft and feminine. The lace, which is going to be huge this year, they really hit every trend there was. I loved it.
And I love that she had a little edge to that look too, a little edginess.
Yes.
All right, now we're going over to the worst dress. You might agree with some of these. Let's start with this one. I saw a lot of people kind of bashing Heidi Klum on Twitter, saying she looked like the fairy godmother from Cinderella.
I thought she looked like a remixed version of I Dream of Jeannie from back in the day.
Just wearing her muumuu.
Yeah, no, she took an old nightgown from the 60s. They gathered a few from the vintage store and sewed up this dress. It was awful. Everybody at my house just went, what is going on?
Which is surprising, because I feel like Heidi Klum comes from the world of fashion, and she has a beautiful, statuesque body. I was surprised to see her in that.
But some stylists put this on her, and we should shoot the stylist. I mean, seriously.
There you go. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Emily Blunt up next.
Oh, what was this, a pinafore? I mean, a little schoolgirl top with a few embellishments. This is an absolute fashion don't. This is where you take a beautiful actress and make her look like a fool. Yeah. I mean, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Best part of it is the baby bump.
Yeah, terrible.
Not good.
And the hair, the makeup, they just, no.
And then Kerry Washington, which I was also surprised. She's usually on the best dress list. But this was an interesting look. It didn't look like it fit her very well in the bust.
It was kind of S&M meets Angelina's remix on her split from a few years ago. It was like, what is this?
All right, and then also we were talking about some of the classic black looks that we saw. A lot of black dresses going on. Kate Winslet, this was so confusing to me, and the biggest confusion I had was her hair. It didn't look like they did anything with her hair.
There was no hairdo. This was like the anti-fashion. It looked like she ran into a cheap department store and grabbed an off-the-rack dress at the last moment. I'm sorry to the designer, but that's the truth. Her hair, her makeup, I mean, how do you take an amazing star like this and just frumpy her up? And that's what they did.
And people were going crazy. We just showed it. Her and Leo had a bit of a reunion there on the red carpet. And there was a lot of Titanic memes going on, too.
For that reason alone, she should have looked amazing. Yeah, well, poor Kate.
All right, we're going to keep you posted on all the latest when it comes to, of course, your Oscar-worthy looks. You can find those over at KXAN.com.